Hi, and welcome to episode 26 of the Family Geekery podcast. I'm Amber.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Danny.
And today we're going to do a little bit of catching up today.
Yeah, catching up. We got some news and updates, mostly because I've been out of town for the last week, so we didn't get to record on our normal scheduled time. So we're just going to do some updates and go over some kind of news stuff that's happened in all the geekery type industries that we follow. Let's talk about us first. I'll start off. I'll talk about the trip that I took, and then if you guys have any news, we can do that, and then we'll get into the other stuff. So my wife and I spent the last week driving all around, visiting a couple cities, visiting Pittsburgh on our way up to Niagara Falls. And we spent a couple days in Niagara Falls and then came back home. And Niagara Falls is kind of geeky in the sense that that's the birthplace of AC power being delivered on long distances. So Nikola Tesla went up there and harnessed the power of the Great Falls to turn some turbines that he had invented and delivered power to the city of Niagara Falls, and then later to Buffalo, and then, of course, later to the whole world through the means of winning over the electric industry as AC versus DC. So that was him beating out Edison.
Nice.
Which we all learned about from, what show was it? Was it Bob's Burgers?
What?
Or was it Gravity Falls? When they spoofed on the killing the elephant thing.
Phineas and Ferb?
Was it Phineas and Ferb?
I have no memory of what you're talking about.
They were talking about electrocuting an elephant.
It must have been Bob's Burgers, because that seems a little dark for Disney Channel.
It seems a little dark for Disney. Who brought us Loki.
But
yeah. But yeah, we had a good trip. Saw a lot of neat things, took some pictures, and then came home. But it was a busy week, but we were glad to get back and catch up with the girls so we could get this episode out. So who else had any news from this past week?
I kind of have some. Not a whole lot happened because I just spent most of my time playing Dreamlight Valley.
Still deep.
Yes, no, it's really good. There's bugs. It's, I said it last time. I'll say it again. It's a early access and it's to be expected, but it's a little bit annoying because the game was working fine for me, and then they updated, and then I had another bug that kind of impacted the battle pass system for me, because you have 3 duties, 3 quests that you can do, that anyone can do. And then if you buy the battle pass, then it unlocks 3 more so you can finish it faster. But the game, I guess, forgot that I bought the battle pass. So I'm sticking with the 3 duties
but they're big duties.
Waiting for that to get fixed. I'm in the Discord server, and all kinds of people are having all kinds of bugs, so they're working on it, and it's to be expected.
Early access, yep.
Yeah, but besides that, it's still super fun. I feel like I've almost done everything that's in the game so far. I don't know, I've almost welcomed all the people. I've got 14 out of 17 of the people unlocked, but I'm sure there's still tons of gameplay that'll keep me going until the game is fully out.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Dan? Anything major going on?
Nothing much. I'm just playing my usual games. Dead by Daylight, they're having some new content come out every once in a while. And I started playing League again.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm missing Clash because of this, so you're welcome.
What?
Clash.
Oh, I thought you said class.
No, not
I was like, oh no.
You rebel.
Oh,
Skipping
class.
class for a podcast.
And then, Dad, you might be surprised, but I'm still playing Magic Kingdoms and the new event, Turning Red. Working on that.
Whoa.
Nice.
I downloaded that last weekend when I was home.
I saw.
And I didn't get very far. Why play that game when I can play Dreamlight Valley?
Yep, that's a classic. We've been playing it for years. Sometimes I wish I'd never started.
Oh, I've
But
got
it's
some.
fun.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I guess I can talk about this when we talk about our news that we all have.
Does it have to do with Little Nas X?
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't he in
I forgot
Fortnite?
about that. No, he's doing the League of Legends World song, and I guess they gave him access to their Twitter account. So
They
he's
announced he was president.
Yeah.
President of League of Legends.
Oh, is he actually the president of the game, or
They
is that
just
just a
announced
joke?
that, but it's not. It's
Okay.
not true. Yeah.
Okay.
Did they make him a
But
skin?
I don't know.
Oh.
But he's doing every year for Worlds, which is the major like final tournament. They have like a song that's like the theme song of the tournament, and he's gonna do it, and it comes out like next week, so it should be pretty good. Because Riot knows how to make music. They don't know how to make games, but they know how to make music. Really good music.
I figured when we said we're going to have a news episode that would be top of your list.
You see, so many things happen on Twitter, and they go in my brain, but then I forget about them.
That's how the whole world is for me. Not just Twitter. All right, so let's get into some news. So I've got it broken down into a couple different categories. I don't know if you guys were near as organized as myself in this, but
No.
I've got screenshots on my phone, and that's what I'm going to refer to.
I've got gaming, computer hardware, movies, Marvel's D23, and I think you guys are going to cover some Disney stuff, right?
Yeah, and I just remembered a Sims thing that I'll mention also.
Okay. So I'll start off with just a quick little blurb, and then I'll hand it over. In gaming news, they came up with the title of the next Zelda game. Have you guys heard it?
Oh, yeah. I did, but I forget it.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Nice.
That sounds pretty good. To be released May 20th, 2023.
I hear there's a rumor that you might play as Ganondorf.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah. It could just be a fake rumor, but
yeah, I didn't read too far into it or see any kind of trailers or movies or anything. I just saw it mentioned that the title is out, and that's going to be very anticipated. So let me pass it on over to Amber. What's your next topic?
I guess to stick in the gaming realm, I'll talk about Sims. Sims 4. They just announced that the game is going to be free starting in mid-October. So, there's a lot of debate in the Sims community about what that means. There's some people who think that, that means that Sims 5 is going to be announced soon. There's other people on the flip side that think that that just means that Sims 4 is going to just keep chugging for a while before any kind of news about Sims 5 comes out. And I feel like I'm leaning towards that side of things because I think, Sims 3 isn't even free. Like, I don't know why they're making Sims 4 free. The only thing I can think of is just to get more people to play and to get more people to buy their other things, because that's how they make their money with all the DLC. But I guess kind of as a little gift to people who have, bought The Sims and have played The Sims for years, they made one of their most recent kits, which are the $5 like specialized little content packs. They made the most recent one free for people. So if you already have the game, you get that for free. If not, you can get the whole entire base game for free starting October.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is kind of a obviously the trend in the industry is
Free
free to
to
play type
play.
stuff,
Yeah.
which played a big part in that book that I read about the gaming industry and how a lot of companies, the developers didn't want that. Obviously, they want to make something that people enjoy, but the gaming companies want to just milk money out of people's
Yeah.
pockets. So,
I mean,
uh,
Fortnite was so successful like that. So,
yeah. All right, Danny, how about you? What do you got
For games?
for anything? We're just going to kind of go round robin.
Oh, okay. Well, the new or not new, but the Tiana ride at it's at Disney World, right?
It's at both, yeah, but
Oh,
Disney World and
so
Disneyland.
Splash Mountain getting changed to Tiana, and at D23 they showed a little model of it, and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's going to be changed at Disney World first and then later at Disneyland.
and I think at Disneyland, they're also going to open Tiana's Place, the restaurant nearby, like next to it. That's what I heard, at least. I think it's at Disneyland, but not at Disney World. So,
That'll be cool. And
yeah.
Disneyland, they have a New Orleans Square
Oh, okay.
instead of a Liberty Square.
That
So,
makes sense to put that there.
yeah, I'm not sure proximity wise. I don't think they're right next to each other, but that's where the Haunted Mansion is in Disneyland.
Okay.
It's in New Orleans Square. So, yeah, maybe they get some good Creole Cajun food going on. That'll be good. All right, let me pick up some gaming hardware news. I got two topics here. One is the Xbox. The guy in charge of the Xbox said that they're not planning on hiking the prices of Xbox consoles. Now, as we know, in the world today, everything's getting more and more expensive. And I think recently Sony has announced that some of their consoles are going to have to go up in price a little bit, which is strange because usually years after the PlayStation comes out, they get cheaper. But not this time. They're going to get more expensive. I haven't even touched a PS5 yet. Like, haven't even seen one to put my fingers on, and they're going to get more expensive. So I'll keep investing my money in Steam for now. But Xbox says they're not going to hike the prices up, and not only that, but they're planning on taking more money and investing in more studios. They've picked up some pretty big studios recently, gaming developing studios. So they're in it for the players. They said so. That's good. Also in hardware news, and this is a pretty big one, but it's kind of a deep cut unless you follow computer hardware news. But EVGA, I don't know if you girls have heard of EVGA.
Mm-mm.
It's a hardware company that has been famous for making GPUs for years and years and years. And in fact, I think their name stands for Enhanced or Extreme Video Graphic Adapters, something like that. But they also make power supplies and all kinds of gaming accessories. Uh, they announced that they're cutting ties with NVIDIA, and NVIDIA is one of the
Oh.
two big GPU companies. So they had a bunch of reasons why. They've been upset recently with NVIDIA undercutting them price-wise and not giving the third parties, which basically EVGA is a third-party hardware company that makes NVIDIA graphics adapters. Not giving the third parties enough news before they give the news to the general public. So they're announcing stuff up on stage, and EVGA is like, "Oh, okay, really?" So that and then a bunch of other things all culminated. They said, "Okay, we're cutting ties." They've been with NVIDIA for years and years and years, and they said, in fact, they don't even plan on continuing in the GPU market.
Oh.
So that's pretty big. They said they're going to keep on making their other stuff, but if they get out of the GPU market, I guess it's kind of also timely in the sense that if you follow the cryptocurrency mining world, the biggest mineable cryptocurrency, Ethereum, has just changed from proof of work to proof of stake, which means no more mining Ethereum, which means nobody needs those awesome GPUs anymore, which means the prices on those are kind of dropping. So I think EVGA is losing some money on that end also. So it kind of all makes sense when you put the whole big picture together, but it's still pretty big news for the industry. They actually, the CEO of EVGA actually invited two big time YouTubers that cover uh, computer hardware, and invited them to like lunch or something. Like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. Here's the skinny. How about you guys go make a video about it and explain why we're doing this? So that was kind of neat that they broke the story to a couple of YouTubers.
Nice.
Cool. All right, Amber, what's next?
Well, we all know D23 happened, and you can probably
What's
find
D23?
the big announcement session for Disney and all of Disney's, I don't know, things that they own.
Like the E3 for Disney, right?
Yeah. So you can probably, just Google all the everything, but I thought I'd share with you guys some things that I'm particularly excited about. One of them is the live action Peter Pan and Wendy. I think they announced like a couple casting things and showed a poster. It looks really cool. I've liked most of the live action Disney movies, and Peter Pan I feel like would look really good live action. So that's exciting. The new Haunted Mansion movie, they announced and talked about some, starring Jamie Lee Curtis. So we've talked about her on the podcast a couple times, but she's big in the horror scene, right? So
Oh yeah.
that should be good. I don't know if it'll beat the original, the OG Eddie Murphy, but it's Haunted Mansion, and we love movies based on rights. For some Pixar, the most exciting thing from Pixar is the movie Elemental, which seems like it's going to be like a cute little romance between like a fire girl and a water boy.
I like the cool math games.
Yeah, but swapped. So I don't really know the whole concept besides that, but I don't know. I like Pixar, and it looks like it's got a similar style to Soul, and Soul was really good. And the last thing that I'm probably the most excited about was the Percy Jackson and the Olympians trailer. Finally, we've got some visuals to connect to the casting announcements they've made. And the trailer is amazing. If you're a fan of the books, then the trailer is basically just the first page of the book, just word for word, kind of. And so it was like really exciting to hear that. And Percy Jackson actually being young is exciting. But another thing I noticed in the trailer was the cabins. You could see the cabins, and that's a big deal in the books, all the different cabins. In the original movie, Percy's cabin was just like a shack, and it was kind of weird. Like, yeah. I don't know, it was so strange, but in this new one, all of the little cabins are like the same size and the same style, but with different like colors and decorations based on the gods. So that was, I don't know, something I didn't think I'd be so excited about was the cabins, but the entire trailer was so good, even though it was just a minute long.
So no news about Narnia movies or anything?
No, I guess we're not going to have any of those.
I thought for sure they'd just come out and say, oh yeah, by the way, we recorded the other 4 like 10 years ago, and we just never released them, so let's go ahead and release those.
I hope they would, even if they just reboot it. I don't know. I feel like that would be a good one to reboot.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have to sell it to Amazon and let Amazon reboot it.
Yeah.
And put like $4 billion into it. 7 people will watch it. The 3 of us plus 4 other. We've got a couple years to find 4 people to watch a movie. But... Very cool. You got some D23 news also, Danny? Or you said the one thing about the Tianas. What else you got?
The Tron ride is coming out apparently in spring of 2023.
That's going to be pretty cool.
That's
Big
still a
Tron
long
fan.
way away.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to like be waiting anxiously for a ride that's been open for like 5 years in one of the other parks over in Tokyo, I think, or Shanghai. One of those.
Shanghai, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, big time Tron fan here. So I've been waiting for that for a long time. I've seen some of the videos of the people testing it.
And we've been there and we've watched the construction firsthand.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we watched the slow construction though. We watched the middle of COVID construction.
Yeah.
Very cool. I got some D23 stuff on the Marvel side. We didn't know. We all gathered our news articles separately, so we didn't know that we were going to basically have a D23 episode here. But I got some other stuff besides D23. But let's run down some Marvel announcements from D23. First of all, we got Werewolf by Night. You guys hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be.
I meant to
I
watch
guess,
the trailer.
That's just a made-for-TV movie. It's not going to be a series or anything. So it's going to be obviously a Disney Plus movie starring Gael Garcia Bernal, who's one of my favorite actors who was brilliant in Mozart in the Jungle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm super looking forward to that. It seems like Marvel / Disney just scoops up all the good actors. So following that up, we got Secret Invasion, which, again, following up the theme of scooping up good actors, is going to star Ben Mendelsohn, who I guess played the part Talos in No Way Home, but I just don't remember. Maybe it was an after-credit screen or something. I don't remember seeing him, but he's going to be working with Nick Fury to ward off the invasion of the Skrulls.
Nice.
But Ben Mendelsohn was also in Ready Player One. He was the bad guy, like the CEO of the bad company in Ready Player One.
Oh.
He was also in a Netflix show called Bloodline, which is he did an awesome job in. That's also going to be starring Emilia Clarke. So we got the Queen of Dragons hanging out in the MCU now.
She's in Star Wars. She's in this now.
Yeah, she's going to be a triple threat. We need to get her in.
Make her a Disney princess.
Yeah. We need to get her in a Disney movie. Let's see. I'll run down the rest of their announcements. Armor Wars, Fantastic Four, Captain America New World Order, Thunderbolts, Loki Season 2, Ironheart, Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man Quantumania, The Marvels, Echo, and Daredevil Born Again.
Nice.
They're going to be busy.
I've got some bad news about Fantastic Four.
What's that?
I think it's pretty much confirmed that John Krasinski will not be playing Mr. Fantastic.
That's what I saw. I kept seeing that on like tweets and stuff, and I didn't know if it was clickbait, so I didn't click on it. So I just wanted to pretend it wasn't true.
But I hear they've got some good actors at the top of their lists, like Penn Badgley from You and Gossip Girl. He's probably he would be really good. So if that happens, I won't complain. But
I say they bring Chris Evans in and confuse everyone.
And one last D23 Marvel thing. They announced the new Avengers Campus attraction. So the third attraction in the Avengers Campus there in Disneyland or out in California. And I don't think they gave it a name or anything, but it's basically what they showed is just a crap ton of heroes all fighting in a multiverse type fashion against King Thanos.
Whoa.
Who is a specially created version of Thanos for this attraction. So it's his own like universe, multiverse creation of Thanos.
That's crazy.
Attraction. So that looks pretty cool. We'll be looking forward to more info about that dropping down the line.
I've got another piece of news that was announced at D23. Surprise, surprise. but this is in regard to their Disney's new trading card game, which is called Lorcana. And they announced some of the cards, and they look really cool. It's basically their competitor to Magic the Gathering. So as soon as I saw the headline, Disney announces competitor to Magic the Gathering, I was very intrigued. So it looks really cool. It's got a more Disney cartoony style, so a little more similar to Pokemon in the design, but some really cool cards so far. I think everyone at D23 got like a special Mickey Mouse card. So
cool.
that would have been cool to have been there. But there's like a cute Stitch card and stuff like that. And it's actually being made by the company Ravensburger, which produced the game Villainous. So
They make a lot of games.
Yeah, one of our favorite board games. But so they're working with a company that has a really good handle on board games. So that's really cool. And I hear that for Lorcana, they're trying to, be friendly to the players and not as friendly to collectors, I guess. So I don't know if that means they're just going to print cards a lot and not focus on like transactions between players. Like I don't know what exactly they mean by that. But it'll be interesting once it comes out. Probably a long ways away, but I will be the first one to buy some packs of that when it does come out.
Cool. All right, Dan, you got anything else?
Nothing Disney related, but iOS 16 just came out. I haven't updated it yet, but it looks pretty cool. Have you seen that?
I saw the announcement for like the iPhone 14 and stuff.
I got that email.
I don't remember seeing the iOS 16. That was probably announced at the developers conference, probably back in the spring, and I have just forgotten everything I saw about it.
It looks pretty cool. Like I think you can have multiple lock screens similar to the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
And some more like home screen customization. I think I'm gonna have to update it soon.
Me too.
Cool. And I've got some movie news that don't fall in the D23 either. So good. We've covered D23. Yay! Avatar. Did you see the Avatar movies being re-released in theaters?
Well, that's Disney.
Well, damn it. This wasn't announced at D23. So Avatar's being re-released, remastered.
Whoa.
And James Cameron, I guess, has come out and said that he's happy with the new better lighting and better 3D projection. And he brought his kids to see it.
Oh.
And his kids were like, whoa, I get it now. And so I guess they didn't understand the whole hype around his movie before. So now they do, and he was pleased with that reaction. So he hopes that the rest of the people that watch it have that same type of reaction. So they're obviously releasing that. He said there's a whole generation of people that never saw it on the big screen, right?
Yeah.
So you guys saw it, on our TV at home. So he's excited to do that, and of course, the sequels are coming up. Way of the Water gets released this December. So the
What's
perfect
that?
Christmas movie. That's Avatar 2.
Oh, okay.
And they recorded or they filmed Avatar 2 and Avatar 3 at the same time. So the first one gets released in December, and they said they've already confirmed they're working on Avatar 4.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Because you go to like, is Zoe Saldana in it? Is she the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to like her IMDb page, and at the top it's like Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, and it's like, what do you mean? There's only one so far. Why are you counting 4?
What, 1999 or something? Or no, 2000. It was like 2007, I think, or 2009.
It was like 2010, I think. I don't know.
Yep, long time waiting, but very cool. Anything else going on? Any other news?
No.
No.
All right. Well, we did a good job of wrapping up a couple things. And we'll be back next week. Next week, we're going to come back with another character spotlight. And Danny is going to be heading up this character spotlight. She's going to give us some things to read about. Do you want to announce who it's going to be about?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then we will all be surprised together.
Or will we?
Well, you guys won't.
So very cool. So we're going to wrap up this short and sweet episode. Thank you for listening to us catch you up on some news that you probably already saw on Twitter.
It's our specialty.
And we'll be back next week with a character spotlight on some unnamed hero.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, thank you for listening. Go check out our YouTube channel. I was gone for a week, but over the weekend I did get, we got a couple more videos ready to go, so they'll be releasing this week. And go check that out. But other than that, thank you as always for listening. And until next time, peace out.
Peace out
And geek out.
geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.
All right, what else?
I've got another.
Whose mic is that?
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll just wait for it to pass.